back to the YouTube channel Pro Enzo Vids, and tonight's video is my thoughts on the unofficial signing, but it's going to be probably announced in the next fortnight, I'd say, or hopefully tomorrow before pre-season training starts again on Thursday. But yeah, Nathan Brown, he's set to join Manly on a 1-year deal, cut price deal too. So yeah, I guess on a cheap deal I've got him for the next, I guess, year. And yeah, like obviously it's a signing that, you know, probably did not expect to see after we announced Waddell's signing 2 weeks ago now. But on the same day he signed Waddell, this rumour came out about Nathan Brown potentially joining Manly on a deal. And I was like, okay, did not expect to see that. I didn't think that would be after him. But, you know, the more I look into this signing, the more I make more sense of it now, and I'll explain why. But before I do get into my full thoughts, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. My goal is to get to 3,800 subscribers by hopefully, well, yeah, I mean, hopefully by late November. I feel like that's the aim, but I can get there even earlier because I'm, you know, about 17 subs away from that. So hopefully some point soon I get to 3,800 subscribers. So please keep subscribing if you haven't already, and as well as comment your thoughts on the video too. But yeah, like, look, I understand there's a bit of critics about there, especially Manly fans, I guess, not being fans of the signings that we're making recently. And I can see why, because obviously we all want a big name front rower or like a good young prospect who's proven that has a big future in front of him and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, money, I'd say, prevents us from making those sort of signings. And I'd say just, you know, I think we can't get those sort of talented top tier players. Like, we can't sign a Fisher Harris. We can't sign a, you know, like a Munster sort of standard player. Or, if I'm being honest, we can't sign a player a bit like Lindsay Collins, like sort of standard. We can't go for that yet, but I hope we do soon. But, you know, signing guys like, you know, Lodge on a cheap deal, then Brown, and Aaron Woods is staying, but not on a top 30 contract. He's staying on a supplementary deal, which is new. So I believe this. Look, I'm still trying to understand it myself, but he will stay, but he'll be outside the top 30, and he'll be eligible to play round 1. But yeah, unlike other players that are contracted to being a development player or New South Wales Cup player, they play until round 11. They have to wait until then to play first grade. But Woods on a supplementary deal can play as early as round 1. But we'll see if he even plays round 1. But I don't hate that. You know, I think he's good experience. You can tell he loves the club. He loves the club, and I think we need a bit more of that passion and love in the jersey, I feel like. And, you know, I think he's well respected, Woods. And, you know, people are gonna say things about him, and yeah, like, obviously he's past his best. We know that he's obviously past his best. He's got nothing to offer really anymore. But in terms of leadership and experience, and why not? You take any bit of that you can, to be honest, and that benefits in the end usually. But look, Nathan Brown. I think Brownie's a good signing. He's always had that aggression and that, you know, passion in the jersey. I've noticed. At Parramatta, he was fantastic there. You know, back in his prime, he was a really, really good player, like a really good lock. And I'm sure most clubs back 7-6 years ago would have wanted Brown badly and would have chased him, you know, to the limits. But yeah, he was a really good player back then, Brown. Like, at lock for Parramatta, he was, yeah, a really good player and a good lock. And I think more today, he's more of a bench front rower, to be honest. I mean, he could start lock at Manly, he could, but I feel like on a 1-year deal, that doesn't really give me confidence he'd start anywhere. But I think, you know, that lock position, depending if Jake plays prop next year, that's, you know, all up for grabs, I feel like. So time will tell if that does become the case. But yeah, no, I think Nathan Brown's a good pickup. I think he'll definitely compete for a bench spot, but, you know, if it's not a bench spot, then he'll definitely add good depth to the squad. And I think, you know, getting these experienced guys and cut price deals, it's good because, you know, the experience is valuable. And I think just our forward pack needs a bit more aggression. And if I'm being honest, apart from Ola Kawadu, our forward pack does not have enough enforcers, I feel like. Paseka can be, but hasn't really got that same level as Ola Kawadu has, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think having Brown lodged in there will give us aggression, a bit more of a, you know, a bit more control on the forwards, I feel like, and a bit more go forward too, up-tempo footy. And I think that's what they'll provide, especially Brown, who's coming just now. But yeah, no, look, I think his signing's a decent one in my opinion. If we've got Nathan Brown, anything under 300k, then I think it's a win. It's a win, I feel like. I think it's a smart business by Manly to secure a player of that amount of games he's played, 148, and being a former Blues test player and everything like that. You know, I think it's actually good business by Manly. And it doesn't mean he'll necessarily play. Like, everyone's complaining that, oh, these are signings for the top 17. Well, it's not. I mean, maybe some could be, but overall, I don't think so. I think these are signings that give us good depth, and I think you need depth to win the comp, and you need depth to go a long way in the season, including finals. And I think this is where I think, you know, we're managing our roster better, and I think there's a potential. There's potential in what we're doing, I feel like, but hopefully it all pays off in the end. That time will tell. So yeah, I prefer to wait and see. But Brownlee's a good signing. I like it, and I think he'll fit in well with the Manly pack, and I think he'll be a good addition to the team. I've got good hopes for him here. Obviously won't, you know, break out or be amazing, but he'll bring aggression. He'll bring passion and aggression to the jersey, and I feel like he's a player that will inspire others to, you know, bring that same level of intensity he plays with week in, week out, I'd hope. But that's my quick thoughts on the signing Nathan Brown for Manly. Hopefully confirmed tomorrow, because Thursday is our training, and you'd think that signing would be confirmed before Thursday, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have a good one.